Hi everybody, welcome to our video. This is Chasing the Chafies, and we are full-time RVers, and we have just renovated our RV to make it to our liking. So I wanted to show you the inside of our motorhome. So if you haven't yet, like and subscribe to our channel, because we're gonna keep you posted on what we're doing. So why don't you come on in and I'll give you a tour. Come on in. This is our driving area. We have two captain chairs here that they're both leather. And they also will turn around into the living room, so we have more seating area whenever we're in the living room. We also bought this bug zapper and put it right by the door, because you know how bad bugs are, and as soon as you open the door they come swarming in. So this has caught a lot of bugs. It's kept bugs down in the RV, which is great. We also put a computer here, and instead of a TV. This used to hold one of those old big box TVs, but now it holds our computer, and it lifts up. Here, let me show you what it does. It's kind of neat. My kids, if I let them, they'd want to do this all the time, just because it's kind of fun. What we'll do is with this, we can turn it a little bit like this, and then we'll sit over in this chair, we'll tilt it to where it's facing the computer, and we'll sit there and work on the keyboard and mouse, because it's all wireless. So let's fix it, and I'm gonna put it back down. So on the steps that I'm standing on, there's storage. So I don't know if you can see, but we keep all our shoes in here. So it's this step and the one I'm standing on. So it's a lot of storage for our shoes. And then, of course, we have all this space. We also have this, so whenever we're driving, we can hook up the iPad. Now it'll actually stay up if we screw it in, you know. So there's that. We have our router hooked up right here. So we have internet. So we just put our SIM card in there, and it gets pretty good internet. We just use it too fast. So we also installed the Ring alarm system. So it's just sitting there, and we can look at the dog when we're not here, and whatever, safety, peace of mind. Now, we had a brilliant idea for whenever we're staying still, that we hung a coat rack up here. So we hang all our hats, our jackets when we need jackets, and our masks. You can't go anywhere without a mask these days. And then we use this cubby for all our repairs that we have done. We have a folder that we're keeping everything in there. That way we can keep track of what we've done and what repairs were made. All right, and this is our living room. We didn't do anything to the couches. Sorry. But we did paint everything in here. It was a long, drawn-out process. We took everything off. We took the hinges and the knobs. We actually took all the hardware, and I sanded them down. Sanded them with just with a hand sander, and that way the paint would stick to it. And I did a primer, and then I did a black paint, spray paint on all the hardware. And then I painted all the upper cabinets were painted a light gray. But what we did, we had to do 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of the paint. But so far so good. It hasn't peeled or anything like that, so it's sticking good. And it's really easy to clean. I just take a wet rag actually and just wipe down things whenever I see that it needs to be wiped down. Now, these couches, they are they're the leather couches. We installed seat belts in them. I don't know, like we usually tuck them in, but there's one out still. That way, whenever we're traveling, our kids can buckle up in their seats. And it also doubles as a bed for 2 of our kids. They all have storage underneath. So this one has a drawer. This is where I keep 2 of my boys' clothes. This is their clothes, which I actually need to go through because I think they have too many clothes. But it works whenever I don't want to do laundry, so at least they have clothes. And this one folds out. It's called a jackknife couch, so it lays down if we want to lay it out, but we don't always lay it out. Now we also took out the box windows. I don't even know how to explain it, but you know how all RVs have this box around their windows? We ripped it out. With the mini blinds. Yeah, so it's a box window and it has the mini blinds in them. Well, we took it out because I felt like it kind of closed in the space. I mean, I know the cabinets, when they were an oak color, everything was just seemed dark to me. So I know that helped close it off too. But I think the window boxes, once we took those out, it was a major difference. So I chose to go with these. They're darkening curtains, but they still let the light in. So that's what I went with, because I figured the orange, and this is kind of, the couches are kind of a purpley color, and then we also painted some stuff blue. So you know, I'm kind of mixing all these colors together. So this couch right here, it also has storage underneath. So all you have to do is rip this off. Just like that. And this is where all our kids' toys get put. So if you pull, I don't know if I really want to pull things out, but it goes all the way to the wall. So I can fit 2 of these containers back. So it's a lot of storage. So my kids, they have plenty of toys that they can play with if they want to play. So, and then it just snaps back on whenever they're done playing. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so let's go to the kitchen. So this is our kitchen. It's has the white countertops. We carried the paint that was in the living room all the way through to the upper cabinets, and we put up new backsplash. So all this is just, I bought it off Amazon. It's a peel and stick subway tile, and I just went all the way across. We painted the bottom cabinets blue, because there again, I was afraid of white, or too much white with young kids, and I didn't want to see fingerprints everywhere. So I went with a kind of a darker color. So I went with the blue. We do have a dog, so that's where his dog dish goes whenever my baby isn't running around trying to eat it and get in the water and play in the water. So if the baby's up and he's in here, it goes up on the counter until the baby takes his nap, and then I'll put it back down for the dog. So over here, we used to have a it's just a table that was hooked to the wall, and it had the 2 chairs. We took that out because that just it wasn't going to work for our family. There's 7 of us. So we brainstormed and thought that this would be the best solution for this space for right now. So we're able to fit all the kids here whenever we eat. And honestly, we hardly ever eat indoors whenever we're out and about. There's usually a picnic table or something outside, so we're usually eating outside a lot. But if we don't have to, then all the kids can sit here. So there's the 4 stools, and then here's the baby chair, the baby high chair, that just clips onto the countertop. We went with this because I thought it would be nice and compact if I need to pull it out. And all it does is just, it tightens, it screws in at the bottom, and he just hangs there, and I can buckle him up, and he doesn't go anywhere. So this is a butcher block table. We didn't put any stain on it. All we did was polyurethane, and I did 3 coats of it. So we'll see how it holds up. But I like the natural look. And then these stools, here, I'll pull them out. We also bought these on Amazon. Now, there's one thing that I wish the stools were probably like right here. So this part was off. They're just a little too big for the space. But we're gonna work with it. And what we do, we homeschool. We are full-timers. So 4 of my kids, one's in kindergarten, one's in 2nd grade, one's in 4th grade, and the one's in 6th grade. So I have a basket here at the bottom of each stool that has the kids' books in it. So each one, they know in the morning they need to start their school books and get their schoolwork out. And then they usually do, which is great. Now, when we built this countertop, I told my husband that I really wanted more storage. So my thought was that I was gonna put like a big shelf so I can put like my Instapot and stuff on it. Well, once we started building it, both of us didn't think that we could make it work, or we couldn't figure it out. So you see the air vents, this part right here was already there. And we didn't want to compromise any of the heating that we had. So we decided, to do the, I don't even know what this is called, like a V? Or an angle. We decided to do an angle brace to hold the countertop. It's really sturdy, but it's connected to this piece of wood. So all we did was add a piece of wood here to keep things from falling off while we're driving. And so far, so good. Nothing's fallen. Now, one thing, my baby likes to come in here underneath the table, and he takes all my utensils out and throws them everywhere. So I may be getting rid of that here in the near future. We'll see. So now, you know how we spray painted all the hardware? This was this nice, really shiny, brassy gold look. It was dated. It was back from the 90s. So we took it down. I wanted to replace it with something different, but then we went ahead and just spray painted it black to see what it would look like. And I think it's okay. We'll see. And then the curtains it just follows along with what's in the living room. So, trying to think. So, right here is where the washer and dryer used to be. I had seen other people that are full-time RVers, and they had said that just it's such a small washer and dryer that it wouldn't make it. We would be washing clothes constantly all the time if we were to keep this. So we decided to put our trash can in here, and then our dirty laundry goes in here. It's nice for storage. Usually we have a basket in here. Eventually we're gonna probably put some shelves in the back of this, so I can put my Instapot and air fryer and stuff like that into the back here for storing it. Now the refrigerator. So when we bought it, the refrigerator didn't work. So we had it repaired, and it was the whole cooling system had to be repaired. Or not repaired, replaced. So the whole cooling system had to be replaced. And this is a pretty neat fact. So the people we got it from were the Amish. So Amish people actually made the cooling system of this refrigerator. So pretty cool. Now we also painted this door, and it's a pocket door. So whenever we want to, we have a 1-year-old, so whenever the baby lays down for his nap or goes to bed, and all the other people don't, or we don't want to go to sleep yet, we just put him in there in his pack and play and close the door, and it's like he has his own little privacy and he falls asleep, and then we can hang out here. Now I did forget to mention that right here is my pantry. So what would be nice is if these pulled out. So that might be a project one day. Because it's a deep pantry. So it's hard to get everything in the back. So if the shelves actually moved out, that would be helpful. Okay, so this is our bathroom area. And it's also home to 2 of our kids. We made bunk beds in this closet. So I'll open it up, and you can tell or see we made 2 bunk beds. They're only 18 inches wide, but we didn't have to really do a whole lot to it. We got a sheet of plywood and some 2x4s, and we braced up this the top bunk. But this used to be the closet, and it already had some of the braces that we needed. So we just decided, with 5 kids, we had to have somewhere for them to sleep. So what we did is we bought a foam mattress. I think it's only a 5-inch mattress, a twin, off of Amazon, and we cut it right in half, and it fit right in. So it's great. And then each bunk has this little shelf that they can store whatever they want to store on it. So pretty fun, huh? And then we have these long mirrors that helps us get ready and then we get to look pretty. And now this is our toilet room, and we painted the knob. And would you like to come inside and see it? All right, so here it is. I decided to go blue. Blue with all the cabinetry, so it had a little bit of color to it. But yeah, this is it. Okay. And now over here to my left, it's our shower. We haven't done anything to it, so it's still the gold. So everything in this RV was this gold, and so that's why I painted everything black, just to go neutral. So I have these hooks on here that are actually the shower curtain hooks. They should go like this, but I have them going like this, so I can take a towel, and once they're done using or taking a shower, they can hang them up, and voila, they can dry. The one thing I need to do is bend them where it won't come up or come off whenever we pick the towel up. So that's the only thing we need to do. Now, over here, still to my left, this is where my girls have their clothes. I don't know if they'll appreciate me opening their drawers or not, but So each one has 2 drawers. And then this is a cabinet. It's really cluttered because we've just thrown stuff in here. But some of my boys' stuff, some medicine, just stuff that I need to keep is in here, and some hand towels and such. And then I keep my broom right here in between the shower and the cabinet. So, and now you see this container in the shower. This is actually what we bathe our baby in for right now until he can stand and shower. So we just take that out whenever we go to take a shower ourselves, and then we put it back in for storing it. Okay, so over here to my right, you'll see this wine rack. Well, we don't drink. So, I had seen this before, but we decided to buy this so we can wrap our towels up and store our towels. And then the bottom one we use for our hand towel. So it holds good when we drive, and all the shaking and stuff, it stays put. So that's a good thing. Now, right here is our sink area. We have a medicine cabinet in here, so it's packed full of stuff. We have these lights, which these lights was the same gold that was on the shower. So we spray painted those too, and we got new lights, LED lights, instead of the other lights. So we have this little cubby I painted blue. We changed out the faucet. It was just the old standard gold faucet that was here. So, but if you look, it's cold, then it's hot. So it's great. Now we left the sink. We didn't do anything to the sink or to the countertops. But we painted the bottom blue. So right here is where our hot water heater is. And then we just have storage everywhere else. So I need some organizing. I just have to figure out what to do about it. So this is our bathroom. Now one thing I did do is these were kind of a yellowy color, just from age. So we took them all down and spray painted them white. Now what I have to do is figure out how to get that fan down to spray paint that as well.
We also put LEDs.
And we also put LED lights in all the lights here in the RV. Yeah. And then this is our bedroom. So we have bifold doors for privacy, and they were there before. We just painted them. So here we go. There it is. Let me get over here. We changed out the comforter, so it's more of a gray color. We painted all the cabinetry and the walls and the bed. We have our storage here, so it's a his and her closet. And then we have storage up here. Now, so some of my kids' clothes get hung up in my closet as well. And now we have these curtains that just carries on the theme. And then we have all these drawers, so 2 of them are mine. One is my husband's, and then my husband also has this cabinet. And then down here is where I keep the baby's clothes and diapers and wipes and stuff like that. So this, it had an old TV in it. We got rid of it, and we had this. So I guess it's a 20-inch TV. I don't even know how they come. But we had this one at our old house, so it fit in here. The only problem is these pieces of wood, they cut off the picture. But we really don't watch a whole lot of TV anyway, so we don't use it. So we may take that out and utilize that space and do something different to it. We haven't decided yet. So over here we have 2 cabinets just for storage, whatnot. And then we also have end tables on either side of the bed, that built-in end tables. We painted those blue. but it's just like that on both sides. All right, well, that's it. You've seen our tiny house, tiny home. So thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe and like our video and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, just put some down in the comments and we'll get back to you. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching.